Hey Use World, I am back with another video. Today I'm going to talk about my June favorites, and I love doing these kind of videos. I did my first one, really had fun with that. This gives me an opportunity to talk about the different categories and all of the other products that I think you're going to really like as well, and I just really want to talk about them, okay? But I also enjoy watching other YouTubers talk about their favorites, as long as it's very like once in a while, like once a month, maybe once every 2 months. That way, I'm not just being inundated by like, these are my favorites, these are my favorites. And then if you have so many favorites, then which one is your favorite, right? So for me, I've curated a list of products in various categories that I think you'll like and enjoy. So let's just get into it. So the first one I'm gonna highlight is MS Blue Jewelry. Yes, I'm gonna talk about jewelry because I love jewelry and I've been dabbling in the jewelry world that is a little bit more cost effective. So when they reached out to me, I looked at their website and I was like, there's all engagement rings. I'm not really into engagement rings, and they're very thick, chunky rings that, just doesn't fit my lifestyle. But the harder I looked, I took a second look at it and I was like, oh, they actually have really dainty jewelry that I really like. So the first one I picked out is going to be a necklace. But in terms of the packaging, it came really nicely. Comes with a care card, comes with a little travel pouch, a polishing cleaning cloth, and then it came in 2 boxes, but I want to show you the first one, which I picked a necklace, which I'll talk about in a second here, and then I also picked a pair of earrings. So I've really wanted to purchase diamond earrings for a while, but I just can't take the plunge in spending thousands of dollars on jewelry. And honestly, like for me, yes, diamonds are a girl's best friends, yada yada, but to me, I can't tell the difference between diamonds and other gemstones or anything out there that's very similar to diamonds, right? So I thought this was a great option because I don't know anything about jewelry, so obviously I had to educate myself. But the first pair is going to be 1 carat earrings. These are moissanite, if you can see that properly. If it's not coming up, I'm gonna make sure to insert screenshots, but they're so shiny. So these are in moissanite, and the packaging is really nice, but I thought that was kind of weird with the Russian doll double boxing here. I feel like it's a little unnecessary, but it's nice packaging with like the baby blue. But I wanted to educate myself in regards to moissanite because I'm like, this is so much cheaper and it's still really nice and shiny, and I can't really tell the difference. I'm pretty ignorant. Ask me all about bags. I'll tell you all about bags. But when it comes to jewelry, I don't know the difference. So I did some digging in terms of moissanite. It was discovered in 1893 in Arizona by a Nobel Peace winner chemist, Henry Moissan. Basically, what he had found is it's a silicone carbide, if I'm saying that correctly. And it's actually pretty rare because natural moissanite is actually very hard to find. Mainly, they have found it in Wyoming, off of like the outer layer of like meteorites, and then Russia. Everything that you see nowadays are lab grown. Same thing, very similar to lab grown diamonds. However, moissanite and how they're different is that they're softer than diamonds. They have a scale of 9.25 in the Mohs hardness scale versus diamonds at 10. And again, me being ignorant to jewelry or gemstones in general, I thought this was a great option for somebody like me who have wanted to dabble in the world of fine jewelry, but just can't. That's bag money, okay? I don't want to spend money on jewelry that I am not very well educated on. So I thought these were gorgeous. The hardware itself is silver and it is in very shiny condition. So I'm very excited about getting these. I've been wearing them for quite a while. I just took them off so that I can show you what I'm wearing. And these are just very classic options. On their website, they have a lot of different options. So probably you'll find something that you'll like. So this is the first item. The second one is going to be this necklace. And I've been wearing these for weeks since I got it. I'm not a necklace person. And I always, if I were to wear a necklace, it's for 2 hours. It's for 2 hours, 3 hours, go out to dinner. It's usually a chunky one, a statement one, and then I take it off because I don't want to wear necklaces. So I haven't found that I want to wear a necklace until now because I realized I needed something very dainty, very kind of blends in but also adds a little bit of enhancement to the outfits I'm wearing. So if you've seen in my previous couple videos, you saw me wearing this and I haven't taken it off. I've taken it to shower and look at how pretty that is. Again, I'll insert screenshots so that you can see how shiny that is. So I think this is a great alternative. The pricing is pretty amazing. So for you to test it out to see if you like, something classic like this, or if you want something a little bit more out there, I think this is a great option. And then they also sent me a ring sizer, which I've always wanted, but I never got one because maybe I'm too scared of my sausage fingers. Just to see what my ring finger looks like. So I think I am a true size 9 when it comes to my ring finger. Now, if you really want to see a sausage finger, I am a size 11 on my index finger. Yeah, I'm glad I have this, but now I'm also like horrified at how thick my fingers are. So MS Blue, thank you for sending me these pieces to try, because I never thought I would be a necklace person, and now I'm a necklace person. Just saying. They have offered us a 15% off coupon. You could definitely check out my picks with the links down below and use SA15 to get an extra 15% off of your entire cart, which they're all really good prices already. The second item that I want to go over that is part of my June favorites is going to be the Mini Marley from Ateliers Auguste in the off-white mock croc print. So many of you have reached out to me asking me about the wear and tear of this bag, and I want to say I'm pretty impressed. I've been using this bag quite often, and I've just been throwing it around, in my car, wearing it. And of course, I do put on the floor when I go out to restaurants and I can't seem to find somewhere to put my bag on. The feet has worn very well, no discoloration at the bottom. And then everything else is just great, like no glazing issues on the corners, no corner wear or anything. The only wear I will say that I have found is going to be at the bottom of the strap right here. It's hard I can't really show you because I can see it visually underneath the leather portion that connects to the D-ring to the actual bag itself for the top handle. There is peeling at the bottom. The reason why I could see that happening is because of the hook for the crossbody strap. When you have weight and you're wearing it as a crossbody, there's weight that touches against the bottom of this, which causes the rubbing. Makes complete sense, physics, yada yada, and it's happening on both sides. For me, I don't think that is a big deal because it is at the bottom. Nobody's ever gonna see it. And I don't think it's gonna rub to the point where it's gonna put a hole in the leather and then the top handle breaks off of it. But just wanted to let you know the wear and tear of this particular bag. A subscriber has reached out to me saying that ever since that she has saw my review and the unboxing of this bag, that she's been wanting to get the bag, but it's been out of stock because she missed out on the first round of it. I will say, if you see a bag on Ateliers Auguste's website, jump on it because it's going to sell out. They're a small company. They're going to make things or bags in batches, which again, I appreciate because it does not feed into consuming and have waste if it doesn't sell, right? So they do, I think they do. This is just my theory, and it just makes sense that they make it in small batches. So going back to the subscriber that reached out to me saying that they're trying to purchase this bag and it's now back in stock, but they've made some updates to the design of the bag, which she wasn't too happy about, and I completely understand, is the front side of it, right? Everybody who has reviewed this bag raved about the magnet and how strong it is. They've changed the opening so that it is very similar to the Celine belt bag. If you looked at my original video, which I'll link down below for you, I did do a comparison between the two, Celine belt bag and this one. And the Celine belt bag is actually a hook enclosure, right? Where you have to pull down on the flap of the bag and then hook it upwards instead of just a simple magnet closing like this. I'm not sure why they did that. I don't understand, because this is literally the best part about the bag itself is the incredibly strong magnet, right? So good news is that they had a second update with this bag, is that they actually added D-rings to the top handle, so the crossbody strap actually hooks onto the extra D-ring. I'm sure it's because of customer feedback. I had these issues. I didn't reach out to them, but I'm sure other people did reach out and said that there is peeling that is happening. Hence, they made the updates with the D-ring, which is awesome. I love it when indie brands take customer feedback and immediately implement into their new batch that they're releasing. So the subscriber I was speaking to, she was hesitant in buying the bag itself once it came back in stock because mainly of the hook enclosure as opposed to the magnet. But again, good news, they did do updates so that the rubbing and the peeling wouldn't happen to where the crossbody is. But in general, I do like this bag a lot, and I've been wearing this quite often just because it's still a leather bag and it's something I can rock during the summer because it's a off-white color and matches a lot of my outfits. If I decide to wear a floral, you know, something a little bit fun and bright, this is still, it was not going to clash with the bag, so to speak, right? So I've been enjoying this quite a bit. The third item, let's talk about my nails. I haven't done my nails in over a year just because I wanted to use the nail growth system that I talked about in my previous favorites video, just to strengthen and just let my nails grow out naturally. And I stopped going to getting manicures and pedicures. I do get pedicures every now and then, but it's like once a year because I just don't want to spend the money. The last time I got my nails done, both hands, medi and pedi, was going to Paris. I went in there to just get my nails done, a gel, I think like a full set, so to speak, and with gel on top, and then just a regular pedicure. Do you know how much I spent? It was like, after tip, it was $120. I'm like, I am not spending $120 on somebody to ruin my nails. Yes, it's gonna look nice, but I'm gonna have to keep going back again and again and spend $120 every single time. Maybe that's just Chicago prices, I don't know. But I looked around Nashville, the prices aren't any better. I just can't justify that. And of course, my nails were just not happy with getting, you know, no gel and no chip and everything done over and over again. So I let it breathe, but then recently, I found something super fun and I just went ham. So these are gel, semi-cured gel manicures. It is still gel, but it's like a stick-on. And I've used those other ones where it's just a regular stick-on. And of course, it doesn't work. It does not conform to your actual nails because it's very hard and there's no stickiness about it, right? So I would wash my hair and all of the hair would get stuck on the top of it or on the bottom of it and my hair gets caught and I didn't like that. So when I found these, I went down a YouTube rabbit hole and I'll link the best video down below for you. She's a nail channel. I'm not going to talk about how it works and how to do it right. I will say there is a learning curve and this is my third set and it's been working out fantastically. I'll link that down below, but watch her video on how to do it because I bought the full set and it is to a T. Ohora comes in lots of fun different colors. If you see my other videos, I had fun designs and everything. These are just, you know, straight coral red. That's really nice for the summer. And when I find something I like, I go ham. This is how many I bought. I got really cute ones like this design. I got blue ones. These are just so adorable. So I think you should check them out. I'll link it down below and I think I found a discount code for you. So make sure you use the link down below. But I had so much fun with this because when I popped them off and used their removal system, it actually did not damage any of my nails. One tip that this other lady didn't say, let me just put this away, is definitely use one of these buffers, the little rough ones, to buff out your nails. Very similar to how they do it at the salon where the gel, your nails, if it's too smooth, it doesn't stick on very well. So you gotta buff it out. I figured it out after like the second try. You do have to make the surface of your nail a little bit more rough so that it sticks on way better. So definitely use this. And if you purchase directly from the Ohora website, they do give you a free mini UV light one. So, and then I also did purchase the swish light, which actually helps with getting it stuck onto every crevice of your nail. So definitely use this one as well. And believe me when I say I've tried everything in terms of nail systems. The ones that nail polish usually don't stick on my nails for some reason. My nails are just like, get off of me, I don't like you. This one actually sticks on pretty well. I did try a different company called the Manicurist, and it was part of a set. Biggest waste of money ever. Do not get them. They suck. The customer service was terrible. They claim that it works like a gel, and it stays on like a gel and should stick around for 2 weeks. And when you decide to take it off, if you look at their marketing or whatever, it comes off like regular nail polish. It just comes like you can wipe it off with regular acetone or whatever. It's not like gel. Biggest scam ever. I used it the first time, did the whole gel thing, followed their YouTube videos. It came out, everything started chipping within a day. So do not go with the manicurists, they suck. And then it came with the LED light. So I like this one over the Ohora ones, even though this one's free. But I already had this one. It's much bigger. My hands are much bigger. So this is the one I use, but they do come with a free one if you with your first purchase from Ohora. I will say also with Ohora, don't get their top coat. Get this one from Amazon. I think it works a lot better. So I'll link everything down below. By the way, if you haven't hit subscribe, definitely hit that subscribe button for me. I know I'm kind of all over the place, so I'll make sure to do timestamps. So if you're interested in one thing over another, you can kind of skip around. But in the topic of hands, this is a soap that I found that is so adorable. And it is available on Amazon. Not this particular brand. This one I found in a store, but I obviously went to purchase more online in terms of the refill. This is so adorable. Of course, if you're an animal lover like me, I can smell my dogs right now. They're a little stinky right now. I'm smelling a lot like Fritos. They need to go to the groomers. But this one is super cute, and I love their formula because it's actually very moisturizing. Feels really good on the hands. But what's fun about this, and I think if you have kids, they'll love it too, but if you push down on it, look, comes out in a little paw print, and it's a foaming soap. You can obviously refill it with whatever liquid soap that you want that does the foaming aspect of it, but I like their particular formula because it's very moisturizing. That's all I gotta say about this because I really like this. I wish the bottle was a little bit cuter and a little bit more aesthetically pleasing, more high-end, but this is just a fun one. Now I gotta go wash my hands, hold on. Okay, the next item I want to talk about, it is the summer season, so we are all rotating through our sunglasses, even though you should wear sunglasses throughout the year just to protect your eyes and everything, but I have a lot of sunglasses and I need to find all of them, but this is my collection of sunglasses. This is a really nice case because you can actually fit all of your sunglasses so that you can see exactly what you have. Originally, I kept all of my sunglasses its original box, and it's just hard to store them in your closet and have easy access. And most of the time, all of the different glasses case are really oddly shaped, and they're just very inconvenient to use. So what I do is use one sunglasses case, whether it's one of those pop open ones, the soft cases, or it's one of those foldable ones that you can fold flat to fit into your smaller purses, especially during the summer if you're using mini purses. It's just more compact for you to, real estate is very precious in your tiny purses, okay? So I would just grab one of these, or I grab my Louis Vuitton, and then of course at the bottom you can fill it up. And I think this one fits up to 18, so I got my Louis Vuitton, so I can just grab and go. And then I just kind of put all of the original sunglasses case up on storage away because I rather use the more compact ones that will fit easily into my bag here. But this is just a nice way to store all of your sunglasses without taking too much space. And then of course, see the array of sunglasses that you have so you don't forget what you could have and start using it. Get that cost per wear down, right? So I've been really enjoying this. I've looked around for a number of different options. I wanted the one with the most storage and the most convenient because this one actually comes with a enclosure that's super easy to open and close. So one of my favorites that's sitting in my purse closet. The other item that I'm really enjoying are these gel socks. It's the summertime, your toes are exposed. You know, it's not like winter where your feet's wrapped up and you have no idea what kind of condition your feet are in until summertime. And usually my toes are very dry. I'm not gonna show you my jinky ass toes, but they're very dry. I need to moisturize them, but then when you moisturize them, it doesn't really work. So what I found with these, they're like for your hands, you know, you've seen those moisturized gel hand ones. These are for your feet and it's really nice. You just put whatever lotion or whatever, you know, moisturizer you have on your feet. And then if you're just sitting there for watching TV at night, you just pop these socks on. You can wear them to bed, but I don't like wearing socks to bed. But I found these to work really well because it just makes your feet look very moisturized, looking nice and soft and ready for sandal season. Okay, You know, I'm going to keep preaching about sunscreen, so I want to share a sunscreen in every video, I think. Maybe I'll do repeats. I don't know. I just want to talk about my new favorite sunscreen. And if you are in and watch any of the skinfluencer or skincare community, they've been raving about this one. And the hype is real. I freaking love this one. I do like my other one from Industry that I talked about last month. And this one is just as great. So you can see the consistency right here. Very, very lightweight, especially during the summer. And then if you rub it in, it just feels like it's not there anymore. I've actually sent these to my customers because they're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get sunburned when I'm out with a picnic or out with the kids, you know, in the swimming pool. I'm like, you gotta buy this. I would be careful with this one and buying, you know, sunscreen from Amazon because I know there's a lot of fakes out there. So I'm gonna link down below where it's a reputable website to buy from, and usually they're directly from Asia because this is a Korean sunscreen. This is the round lap one and it's all in Korean, but definitely give this a try. It's like $18, $20, I want to say at the most. I'll double check on the prices for you and link them down below. But you do not need to go to Sephora and pay $40 for Super Goop or whatever it is. You don't need to pay those crazy ass prices for something that I consider a necessity. This is to protect you from, you know, skin cancer, for melasma, for anything that is, you know, a skin concern. You should not be paying it because you should be wearing this consistently and in abundance. So definitely check this one out. Okay, the next few items are going to be makeup related, and I have found this to be so cost effective and amazing. During the summertime, your makeup would basically bleed, right? Just because you're more oily. I tend to be more on the dry side, but I have found that a lot of my makeup has been patchy when I put on, you know, skin tints or skin foundations or whatever. So I wanted to try a primer, and this e.l.f. one, this Power Grip Primer, I think it was like 10 bucks from Ulta. Freaking amazing. And I think this is pretty accessible. You can get it from Amazon, from Target, etc. And it just, when you put it on, it just makes your face like super sticky and moisturized. This one includes 4% niacinamide, which I think works really well. And it just makes your skin look much more ready to and moisturize and glowy for your foundation. So moving on to foundation. This has gone viral on, I think, TikTok. I'm not on TikTok, but I see the hype. I immediately ran to Ulta because you can purchase this online, but I would suggest that you go in store because you got to do the color matching, and they do have a very wide shade of colors for you to choose from. For me, I went with LM2 Peach. I think it's the light medium 2 in the peachy undertone, and you can see my skin. It is taking it very, very well. It is amazing. I'm clearly don't know how to talk about skincare and makeup and use the right adjectives, but I would say give this a try. It's $22, and I'm sure on Ulta you can find different coupons or whatever, but it does come in a doe foot, and then you just like dab, and then you also can get this complexion dual foundation brush from e.l.f. This is like $8, and it works really well to just spread out the foundation. So I think this is a winning combination that I've been loving right now. I talked about using the Glossier. It works fine during the summer, or excuse me, the winter, but during the summer, it just likes to pull up and then start getting patchy on my skin, which is why I started exploring other foundation options. And this is very lightweight from what I understand. You can actually build up for more full coverage, if that's the right terminology. So definitely check this out. And then lastly, I want to talk about hampers. I'll insert a screenshot because obviously I can't show you a hamper. Super random. I'm doing laundry today, and I think this one is definitely way better than the one that is going viral. I think it was the Simply Human one or the Joseph and Joseph one, where it's like very aesthetically pleasing, but then all the reviews, yes, it's viral. It's also like freaking $100. It's gone viral, it's $100, and the reviews have come back that it is terrible. The sides of it collapses, and it's just not, it feels very flimsy. This one is not as aesthetically pleasing, but it works so well because you have two segments where you can do your blacks and your whites, and it's just so sturdy. It comes in from Amazon. It's like a very simple, you know, packet, and then you assemble it. It took me like 10 minutes, and it's made of metal. Comes with little rollers. So if you are like me, hate doing laundry, and you try to do once a month, laundry once a month, once you run out of underwear, that's when you do a laundry. You can, if your laundry hamper gets really heavy, you can just push it across the room. Hopefully your laundry room is on the same floor as where all of your clothes are, but I just like scoot across my living room and into the laundry room, and it's super convenient. Caution to the wise, don't get a hamper that is made of cloth. This one is actually made of plastic because, of course, I got the really pretty ones from Marshalls or Home Goods. It's cloth on the inside and outside, right? If you somehow get your clothes wet, or if you're sweaty and there's moisture on your clothing, yes, I know you should do your laundry often enough for this not to happen, but mold can happen overnight, all right? Mold can happen in 2 days. So if you have moist clothes that you throw into the hamper and you don't do your laundry right away, I've taken it out, and because the cloth keeps the moisture in there, and of course it just ruins the entire basket or hamper itself, there was mold on my hamper. Especially if you live in a more humid climate, right? Don't get the cloth ones. They look pretty, don't get it. Get a plastic one. If mold does happen for whatever reason, you can easily use Lysol on it and disinfect everything. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, the reason why I bought this, not because I'm looking for new hampers and replacing it, looking for something more aesthetically pleasing or anything. We had cheapy ones that my boyfriend bought from Walmart, and because the laundry got so heavy that I was grabbing it and it ripped. The handles ripped. So that's why I had to buy a new one, and I've been loving this. Hopefully that was not a long rambly video, but I covered a lot of different topics, and I hope you enjoyed it and give kind of my reasoning on why these are my favorite products in June. And of course, going back to MS Blue Jewelry, definitely go check out their website. SA15 is going to be the coupon code. Check out the links below and you'll get 15% off of your entire purchase. Life is hard. I want to help you save time and money so that you can somehow adult easier and hopefully less than retail. I'll see y'all next time.